Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2020 general reading for the first half of October. So we're looking at October 1 through October 15th. This reading is for the air sign of Libra. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for taking the time to tune in to this video today, or whatever day you're watching it. And thanks for all that you do in continued support of this channel. Your likes, your shares, subscribing, your donations, it's all welcome and appreciated. Thank you so much. So this reading is for Libra for the first 2 weeks of October 2020. That's Libra Sun, Moon, Rising. If your Venus is in Libra, if you're cross-watching for a Libran, it's all relevant. But of course, being a general reading, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone. So if you know all of your signs, watch them, because each video can bring in a little bit of additional insight or perspective, kind of help you navigate through whatever is going on in your life right now. If you find that any of the readings do resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading or information, you can click on the description link below, click on that little arrow that pulls down information. You'll see my contact details there, my email address, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. Feel free to email me. I can usually respond with more information the same day or the first 24 hours. And scheduling personal readings is done in a fairly timely fashion as well. I do readings full-time. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent at working with your schedule in mind to get those personal readings set up as quickly as we can. So email me if you're interested. All right, Libra, let's dive right into this and see what the first half of October is holding for you. I know that the air signs, my beloved air signs, have been going through, a lot of them, some very challenging times recently. I am using, if you want to know, if you care to know, I'm using the Steampunk Tarot. And then for clarification, I'll be using the Gilded Tarot Royale. Libra. Okay, Libra, we begin with the Empress, followed by the Three of Cups, Justice, and from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, or you could also say the underlying energy, the current that's running through it, is the Three of Swords, which is interesting because I feel like it's more of an undercurrent, because the other three cards from the top of the deck are quite positive. We have the Empress, which can represent a mother or maternal energy, or a mother figure. It could be that during the first half of October, if you're a mother, it might be that your relationship with your kids is kind of significant. It could be that your relationship with your mother is kind of significant. The Empress also represents fertility. It might be a fertile time for you to begin new things. It's also a card of self-nurturing and self-indulgence in a positive way, self-valuing and taking care of yourself in some of those indulgent ways, because that's what makes you feel beautiful and feminine and sensual and pretty and all of those things, or the opposite if you're a man, not the opposite, but handsome and sexy and like manis, petties, getting your hair done, whatever it is that does it for you. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is sometimes nicknamed the party card. There is a high social energy to this. It represents getting together with people that you feel very good with, connected to, friends, family, kindred spirits, and enjoying yourself and having a good time for no other reason than to have a good time. So it may be that you're maybe getting together with your kids, or your kids are getting together with you, or you're getting together with your mom. You might be spending some time with friends, socializing, of course, assuming it's safe to do so in whatever area you're in. Just kind of enjoying life, and it could be taking some time off, or just focusing more on yourself and your own needs and wants as well. What makes you feel good. And then we have Justice, which is the reap what you sow card. It represents that the outcome of anything, really, unless there's something specific going on in your life, is in some sense up to you, because Justice represents that the outcome of something is going to be based on what you do, what you choose, what you say. So transparency, honor, integrity is important here. justice isn't really based on what we think or feel or want or hope or wish for. It's based on what we do. The choices we make, the actions we take. It can also represent an actual legal situation. So, but the energy on from the top of the deck is very good. It looks like you're having a good time, you're enjoying yourself, maybe being with friends or family or connecting with friends in some way. But yet, the energy running through it is the Three of Swords, which is a card that usually represents emotional pain, heartache, heartbreak, sometimes infidelity and cheating or breakups because of that. It could just be separation or something that makes you feel sad. So it feels like maybe something's going on or has just recently happened, and that makes you feel sad or emotionally down or disappointed. It could be a breakup, a loss, a grief. Maybe you had to give something up. It could be a person, a job, some kind of disappointment or sadness is kind of running through this. But it feels like you're still doing the thing. You're still putting one foot in front of the other. You've got some actual specific things going on here, and enjoying yourself as well. And that's really justice with these cards also represent that in a large part it's kind of up to you. I mean, you can sit in the Three of Swords energy and allow it to kind of consume you and define your days and nights and all of that kind of stuff. It's not that isn't, we all go through these Three of Swords times, but it's also up to you to kind of mitigate that and help balance that with connecting with people you feel good with, going out and having a good time, feeling good, being around people that make you feel good. And for some of you, it might be, children, mother energy is kind of tied up in that somehow as well. Maybe spending more time with family and people that make you feel good and that make you laugh, and kind of treating yourself in a more self-indulgent way, which kind of helps offset whatever this emotional pain or sorrow might be about. So let's clarify. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Oh, one just flew right out. Oh, the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is clarifying the Three of Swords. So the emotional sadness or pain, again, this could be a variety of things because it's a general reading. It might be a breakup. You left someone left you. And it might be that you left someone or someone left you simply because of other circumstances. Maybe there's just some kind of geographical separation here. There's a sense of missing. It could be a job, a person, place, a situation, a thing that is no longer with you, or whether it's permanently or temporarily. So that's where it's coming from, and that's kind of an undercurrent here. All right, let's clarify the Empress. The Six of Cups, a card traditionally associated with history, childhood, nostalgia, reminiscence, old lovers, old friends, parents, children, roots of origin, where you grew up, childhood memories. And this is clarifying the Empress, which is a traditional Earth Mother of the Tarot. So I think for a lot of you, there's energy here in a positive way, especially since you're feeling some kind of sadness over something, some kind of loss or somebody leaving or something leaving, the thing. You might be spending some time with your kids. Your kids might be spending time with you. You might be spending time with your mother, vice versa. You could be spending time with childhood friends or old friends, getting together with people you haven't seen in a long time, but you're still, got that connection to. Because there's a sense of like family here, or family and friends kind of coming together and being part of what helps distract you and kind of balance this sadness or loss or separation here. Clarify the Three of Cups. The Ten of Cups, the happy home, marriage, love, family, children, childbirth. Feeling complete in the home family sense. Tens represent cycle completion or achievement. And this represents kind of feeling at the place where everything's kind of clicked together. I'm feeling a strong family vibe off of this. So this is clarifying the Three of Cups, you know. This is like parties at home or family reunions or getting together with family, you know, whether it's for something formal like a wedding or just casual, just being together. It could also, you know, if you don't have the traditional family, it could mean, you know, people in your life that you consider family. There's this sense of, you know, I'm sad because of the thing, and but I'm spending time with my family, with my friends, within my community. I'm having a good time. I'm taking care of myself. I'm indulging even a little bit because that's what kind of is helping me balance out right now. The Five of Pentacles, a card of maybe feeling on the outside or feeling bereft. It's a card of insufficiency and lack. Sometimes it can represent being in need, whether it's financial, material, or emotional, and being very close to what the source, which this light shining through this cathedral window implies. You know, in this deck, it's represented by this couple with a baby who's outside and the church, and they look like they might be in need of resources. And the light shining through the church cathedral window represents that on the other side, the source of that light has what they would need to make themselves feel better and fill those empty spaces, but they're not noticing it. It could be for some of you who might be going through a bit of a difficult time or a sadness right now. It could be an indication that what will help you strongly is being with family, being with friends, being with people you connect with, and going out and doing some things that just make you feel good. The Five of Pentacles can also represent, you know, I mean, here it looks like this couple is having an argument. And because we have the Eight of Cups, it could be that some of you might be going through a difficult relationship, a separation or distance, whether it's geographical or a breakup or taking a break or something like that. And you're kind of just feeling this sad sort of, you know, lonesome kind of feeling. But again, connection with these people, friends, family, your community is really going to help here. Let's clarify justice. The Magician. Yeah, the Magician is clarifying justice. So this is kind of like that saying which everybody kind of hates when hearing when they're in a bad or challenging time. You know, this reminds me of, what is that saying? You know, life is what you make it. The outcome will be in large part what you make it, or that you can have a big effect on it. Justice is reap what you sow. If you want a certain outcome, then you have everything that you need in order to manifest it, which the Magician does. He's reached a point through all his life path so far that he's mastered all of the elements that make him able to take what he wants in his head and his heart, and physically manifest it into reality, because the Magician is about manifesting your success and your happiness through a combination of your own God-given talents and hard work to actually make something happen, right? And you're able to do that, and you have what you need to do that. So basically this is, you know, your own life path isn't dependent on what somebody else does. So if you're waiting to be happy based on external circumstances you can't control or other people's choices that you can't control, you're always going to be, your own personal happiness is always going to be at the mercy of those things. It's about choosing your own path and making your own decisions to make yourself happy, so that you're dependent on yourself for that baseline happiness. And you have what it takes in order to do that. You don't need to wait on something else or someone else. Go out there for what you want. Whatever it is you want to manifest, go out there and manifest it. All right, one last card. Any final message from Spirit on Libra for the first half of October? Anything they need to focus on, or how they can best navigate through this time period? The Nine of Pentacles, focusing on yourself, your stability, your security, enjoying the things that you've worked so hard to get, working on acquiring those things. The Nine of Pentacles, sometimes nicknamed in this deck, because it's a female, the happy, single, successful female. Doesn't matter if she's single or not. If she is, great. If she's not, great. She's not focused on it. She is enough in and of herself or himself. She's worked hard to get to where she's at, and she's enjoying that. Who she is, where she's been, where she's going, enjoying her life, whether she's with someone or not. If she's single and she wants to be with someone, she'll take her time and be wise about her decisions because she's not doing it out of a sense of compulsory need. So it's about focusing on your own growth, your own stability, your own sense of self-sufficiency and confidence during this time. You have everything that you need to do this. So, in spite of the fact that there's obviously something going on, yours is actually better than your other two sister signs, Aquarius and Gemini, but it looks like you're managing it pretty well. Relying on the people that you feel connected to, spending time with them, taking care of yourself, even indulging yourself for a while. And whatever it is that you want, go out there and manifest it. Don't wait for it to be brought to you or for it to be dependent on somebody else. Go out there and manifest it. You have everything that you need. Something to think about. Okay, Libra, that is your reading for the first half of October. I hope that you found it useful. If you did and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, just click on the description link below. Email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the mid-month readings. Until then, stay safe and well and take care. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.